TikTok is absolutely full of cracking recipes. So this week we are going to only be using TikTok recipes for our dinners this week. And I am so excited because I get sent by you guys so many ones that you want me to test. So let's get straight on into it. No yapping, let's get cooking. We're starting off with one that looks absolutely sensational. It's a burger bowl. I personally am on the mindset that I love a bowl more than a thing. So I prefer a burrito bowl over a burrito because I feel like, and I got my husband onto it, he was adamant when we first met that that was not the way to go. But you get more of the flavour. It's not masked by the bread. You get the crunch of the onion. You get this, you get all this. And I never thought to do it with a burger. So we're going to try that out today. The recipe that I'm going to be using, I will link down below, but it has 1.4 million likes. 1.4 million likes. That's not even views. I don't actually know how many views it has, but I'm very excited. We're going to give it a whack. We've got our salad bases. So that section is done. Now we need to prep the potatoes. The potatoes are going in the oven, and we're going to make like little crispy cubed potatoes, which actually, I'm not going to lie, it is a speciality of mine. These tiny crispy potatoes, I make them all the time. The original recipe doesn't have carrots and cucumber in, and celery, but I'm using up some of the vegetables. This is floppy celery, isn't it, baby? And this needs to be used up. So, oh, whoopsie, break it. And the salad base, and now we'll just cut up some little pickled gherkins. So I'm gonna add some of these onto the side of the salad, but I'm also gonna save some to make the burger sauce as well, because the burger sauce needs some little cut up gherkins. That's quite key to a good burger sauce. I've added the cut up pickles. I've made a little wee burger sauce. The potatoes, and I added onion because I feel like that would make a perfect burger bowl, because you need a little onion in your burger. The next stage is to cook off the mince. So I'm just cooking this up. I've added some seasoning as well. We've got our 2 little meat piles. And then we're going to put some cheese on and get it all melted. I know burger cheese is quite controversial, but I actually really like it. I'll happily just have a square of burger cheese. It's like a snack. It's melting away. Here are the crispy potatoes and the crispy onions. They look beautiful. Right, I've just added the deconstructed burger. In hindsight, I could have just made it into a patty anyway. I'm going to pop that on there like that. Then we're going to take some blobs of our burger sauce and just drizzle that all over. And then we have topped it off with some sesame seeds. Kind of looks a little bit revolting. Let's see how this goes. I don't know how I feel about it. It's not awful, actually.
No. It's all the nice things about a burger. I mean, it's got all the nice things about a burger, but maybe without the charm. But it's still nice. And it does scratch the itch.
It's actually better than I thought. It does look revolting. Really, it's quite nutritious. Do you think it works the same as a burrito bowl? You know how burrito bowls you get more enjoyment out of them now?
No.
Why?
With a burrito, you just have a nothingy wrap, whereas a burger, there's bread. Also, the meat and patty is thicker.
Burger bowl has been demolished, but I will say I don't know if I'd be rushing back to get it again, because it doesn't have the charm of a burrito bowl, in my opinion. But it's quite nice and fresh. Sometimes the burgers leave you feeling a bit like gross and greasy, whereas that left me feeling light and zesty. Hello, it is Tuesday, and that means it is another recipe, and we're not just going to do dinner today, we're also going to do a dessert. Now, a viral recipe that I see trending all the time, and I think hats off to her, the Tanya burr cookies. We're going to make these for dessert because I feel like it'll be, well, I just want a dessert. And honestly, I have never seen a bad review for these cookies. I need to get all the ingredients together. They seem really easy. I'm really intrigued because normally I feel like a good cookie needs some time in the fridge, and these don't have any time in the fridge. And I also feel I have really, I've kind of mastered my cookie recipe through the years. So I'll be really intrigued to see if these are delish or not. There are 2 different tiny burr cookie recipes, and I don't know which one to go for. There's the triple chocolate, and then there's the normal chocolate one. I've gone for the normal chocolate one because I feel like that's the one I see the most, but I might be wrong. Pop the egg in. Here we have an absolute mountain of chocolate. Now she says that you can use whatever sort of variety you want. So I've got milk, dark, white, basically all the chocolate I had in my cupboard, and you cut it into chunks. I thought, I think I could be here for a while. I love the ASMR of chocolate breaking. Listen. Oh, that's so satisfying. If only you had a smell-o-vision to smell this. It smells amazing. It looks like a good cookie dough, and it smells pretty good too. Okay, the cookies are done. It made a lot, and I'm going to put these in the freezer for emergency stash. Cookies are in the oven. Now, what would a Grace food video be without a little bit of a one-pot recipe? I freaking love a one-pot recipe. Less dishes to clean up, hence why I can take the time to make a cookie, and you just don't have to worry about it. So, I'm going to be making this one-pot recipe from John Gregory Smith, and he has got a salmon dish. And I find that salmon can sometimes be a bit tricksy and fickle to cook, and a bit of a faff, whereas this one seems quite easy. So I'm going to weigh everything out. It literally looks so simple. It looks really simple if you don't spill basmati rice everywhere. I've bitten off more than I can chew. I repeat, I've bitten off more than I can chew. My cookies are done as my rice is done draining. I need to get the cookies out. I don't want them to burn, but there's nowhere to put them. I'm having a moment. Whilst the cookies cool and they're out, I'll show you them once they're fully done. I'm going to carry on with this recipe. So I have made my jug of seasoning sauce, which has the rice wine, stock cube, boiling water, 2 tablespoons oyster sauce, dark sauce, soy sauce, sriracha, soy sauce, sesame oil, garlic. Okay, then you whisk that all together. Pour that over the rice, which I have rinsed within an inch of its life because it says that you don't want any of the starchiness in it. The rice is on a boil. Now we turn that down to low and put the salmon on top and steam it. Okay, the salmon is on. I'm going to cover that for 20 minutes. Okay, this is what the cookies look like. I'm going to break a rule. I'm going to have a cookie before dinner. Naughty, naughty, naughty. They look pretty good to me. Oh, they're still warm. Okay, I've broken it. It's too gooey still. That's a good cookie. Really good. I'm intrigued to see how they'll be once they've cooled. Right, here goes. This is it after 20 minutes. It says you can take the salmon out if the rice doesn't look cooked. But I think it is. I'm just going to investigate. This is the meal complete. It's just me tonight because Mr. Grack is out, but I'm so excited. This looks delicious. This rice looks honestly the perfect texture. Oh my goodness. That might be some of the best rice I've ever made. Oh my word. That is so good. And let's see how well this salmon is cooked. Oh my gosh, it's so... Oh wow, it's so succulent. Can you say that for a salmon? Let's try it with an egg because I feel like the egg's a bit rogue in here, but the recipe said to have it with an egg and I'm going to follow the recipe. I did add a little side salad, of course, for some veggies. Kind of makes it taste like a ramen because you know you get egg with like a ramen bowl and the soy sauce flavours. This one is so much better than the burger bowl, I will say, without a shadow of a doubt. I 100% will be making that recipe again. So easy. I will say, I think I should have left the rice a tiny bit longer because some bits were a bit crispy. But now these cookies have cooled, I'm going to test it once it's cooled. I think I personally prefer a plain flour by baking powder or bicarb cookie. Because it's when it goes like a bit, I can't describe it. It's like the outside bit is a bit too crispy and thin, but it's still really good. It is Wednesday and I am in the same outfit, but we listen and we don't judge. We're going to be making this meal I probably saved many moons ago. I'm not even sure how long ago now. And I don't know if you can see, but our aubergine has seen better days. It's not thriving. So I'm going to make this absolutely gorgeous looking aubergine pasta. I'm very excited. It looks delectable, delicious, everything that you want it to be. Apparently the key is putting the aubergine in dry for 20 minutes. Apparently that's lovely. I cooked off the aubergine as it said, and I added in the oil after, and I have to say we noticed a big change in the texture of the olive oil and the aubergine, so make sure you do not skip this step, okay? And also, this was such an easy recipe to make and it tasted so delicious, so if you want a quick, easy weeknight meal, cannot recommend enough. Dinner is served. It actually looks delicious. It's a sunny day today, a little bit cold still, but sunny, so I'm gonna sit and have dinner in the sun. For a quick, easy meal, it's pretty good. The aubergine has really got nice flavour. It's actually not just like watery, gross aubergine. Yummy! I'd make it again, but I would say maybe some parmesan on top.
Yeah, that would make it.
Yeah, and a bit more basil. We didn't have enough basil to put on top.
Would be nice, yes.
It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new meal. And today we're going to be having another one pot wonder. I'm not in the mood to cook today. Shock horror, I know, sometimes I'm not in the mood. And this is Mexican style chicken and rice. And it sounds very easy. The chicken is cooked and now I'm going to go in with all the sliced up veggies. So we cooked off the pepper and onion and now we're just adding everything in. So we've got the black beans that have gone in, we're going to add the chopped tomatoes, the chicken back in and all the other bits. We seem to have encountered an issue because the recipe doesn't actually specify how much water to put in for the stock cube. So I'm going to eyeball it. I'm thinking that normally with rice you have it like so it's just about that much over the rice. So I'm going to do that, but goodness knows if that's right or not. I've made a little guac to go on top, and you also have it with sour cream. I think it was sour cream and cheese. The rice is nearly done. We now melt some cheese onto the top of it. I think this is a big enough block of cheese. Lol. Added the cheese. This looks so delicious. The melted cheese, sour cream, guacamole, a little bit of lettuce and lime, and then the rice and chicken. I forgot to get our initial reactions, but both of our first bites was like, oh yeah.
Really good.
I think my favourite.
Yeah.
Really, really yummy.
What's that cheese ball?
Yeah. Oh, this is good. I feel like it could make its way into our recipe repertoire.
Yeah, this feels like something you'd make a lot. In a good way.
Thank you. Oh, this is stunning.
This like stomps on the burger bowl.
For our last recipe, I'm really sad because, as I want to talk about it, I accidentally deleted the footage. I'm so annoyed at myself. I'm so annoyed because this recipe needs an honourable mention. Mention? That was shout out and mention. It was so good. I did this Jamaican rice and peas, and I think about recipes a lot. I really do. Ever since I had it in Grenada specifically, I had the best rice and peas ever, and I made them and it tasted so good. This recipe was really, really good. I mean, I don't think it will ever taste as I had it in Grenada looking out on the ocean, but it gave me a taste of the good stuff. It really did. And I'm sorry that I deleted the footage. I didn't know whether to upload this still or not, and I've been like looking on every single, I literally have so many memory cards here that I have been scouring over. Okay, they all moved to the front so it looked like there's none, but there's about 10 in there, and I have searched every single memory card to find the footage, but can't find it. So at least you can have these other recipes, because you need to try the salmon rice and the Mexican rice bowl. Maybe not the burger bowl. And tanya burr cookies were good and I would have them again, but I wouldn't be like, that's my favourite cookie recipe ever. You know how I feel? Yeah. But the burger bowl, maybe not. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I loved filming it. I have some very exciting videos coming out, so I hope you can subscribe, follow along. It's free to do so. I love you loads. Have a cracking week.